Okay, it is again time to make the Penn State pick for this week, Illinois week. Champaign, Illinois, one of our favorite stops. I think we can both agree. Greg picked a shutout last week.
Didn't go so well.
But hey,
second half
32-0. I mean, I got to give you credit. I mean, Penn State's scoring points in ridiculous bunches, but 32-0 I thought was a pretty nice call. It was nicer than mine. Illinois, Big Ten opener on the road. Last year they opened on the road, I think, at Iowa, and it was life or death. But Illinois is not in Iowa's class.
No.
This game opened at 27, Greg. It's 28.5 as we talk about it. Total's right around 60. Lovie Smith, James Franklin. Who knows? Maybe we'll see Tommy Stevens. There's a Friday night game, which means a fun weekend for us, hopefully, after that. What do you think about this game?
I think a couple things. I think number one, it's interesting, Bob, that Illinois gets two of its, according to one of the outlets out in the Midwest, it gets two of its best safeties back who were suspended for the first three non-conference games. It also gets a couple of guys back on offense. I think this will be a better Illinois team than the one that gave up 18 points at South Florida and lost last week. They were unbeaten before that, but it's still not a good club. I mean, I think Lovie Smith, I think most are maybe a little surprised he's still there, but when you look at all the money they invested in him, where's he going? He's not leaving there anytime soon, barring scandal or other off-field problems. So Penn State's a class here, but James Franklin was quick to note after the Kent State game, Bob, that the biggest thing about the game was that they got out of it healthy, and they got the backup a lot of reps. This the same case this week. Now, they can't have as many guys with them because of the travel restrictions in the Big Ten, but get in, get out, be healthy. 37-12 Penn State. The Illinois kicker's the best player on the field for them. He scores all their points, 37-12, get in and get out, and go home.
Okay, just a couple things, a couple clarifications. I believe Illinois was at home last week.
It may have been. Either way.
May have been at home. Anyway. We'll edit that.
We'll figure it out later.
One of us is getting edited.
Yes.
The other thing is Penn State went to the backups early in the fourth quarter against Kent State, and it actually got worse because they're such a deep team, and guys like Daniel George and Sean Clifford, maybe it'll be Tommy Stevens. They just have depth. Who knows? You get Ricky Slade in the game. That's not necessarily a good thing, I think, for Illinois' defense. I do think, though, James, while he won't talk about it publicly, he's very mindful of who they're playing next. I still think, with all that said, I just think the speed and the depth of the Penn State defense and offense in the skill positions, I think Trace McSorley can play better. Yeah. I'm anxious to see if Juwan Johnson's going to get going. I know he had a touchdown called back in the Kent State game, but it's nice to know that they don't have to depend on him. And it was DeAndre Tompkins that got going last week. I think he's due. I think Trace is probably going to have another big game. I really enjoy watching the defensive end, Sharif Miller and Yetur Gross-Matos play. I think they're still getting better on defense, and I think that's going to continue. I got a 38-7 Penn State. I do think Illinois will score a touchdown, but I do love your call of all the points coming via field goal for Illinois. So we'll see. I know we got some other picks we need to get to from the staff, but just a reminder before we close this out here on PennLive, you can check all our great video out on youtube.com/allpennstate. And let's see if Greg could hit the 4 field goal prediction for Illinois.